5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Viper.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
然后就也不要怕输。
Radiant team pick.
Sniper.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Western Europe Closed Qualifiers. We're currently watching old.g versus MONASPA. We're on to Game 2. Game 1, of course, taken by MONASPA, and quite an impressive performance yet again from them today. 3 wins back-to-back now in the games that they've played today. They're 1 win away from going through to the DPC Division 2. Of course, old.g, they're 1 win away from not going any further. So everything to play for here in this Game 2. I'm here with TeaGuv. The draft has started. We're going to get it on your screens right now. T, what are we seeing?
I
mean, my reaction was seeing the sniper. Okay, there we go. I saw the sniper, and part of me was like really scared because I thought it went on sniper with like a strong melee 5, powerful lane, good, especially against Viper off lane, super good. But when I saw the sniper, I had a little bit of panic that Topson was playing it, and but luckily, okay, logically, this is now going to be the lane. So, MONASPA, most likely. Again, they're a cheeky team. Spartan, type of guy that'd be like, yeah, don't worry, I'll just play a 5 Viper, don't worry, whatever. But I expect, most likely, this is the off-lane pairing for MONASPA, a safe lane pairing for old.g. This clock pick, it's going to do a lot of work. Against Viper, it's pretty good. You get on top, you enable Sniper to do the damage, and against Earthshaker throughout the entire game, Rocket Flare, Hook Shot, you're going to be able to just suppression. But I really hope for old G, the sniper is just the carry, no matter what happens, and they pick up a mid laner that could be super active. Having Topson farm jungle, whilst things are kind of happening and progressing around the map, it just feels kind of wrong. Like when you say Topson's name, like he's the aggressor, the guy that crosses the river minute 6, minute 7, like he
5 seconds
plays. So
remaining.
I just hope we get to see that style of play.
Let's see. Let's see from old G. You know, they've now, as you'd imagine, seen 3 games from MONASPA today. What else are they scared of?
I think nothing. They're just feeling themselves right now. They're vibing, you know. Spartan this morning, when Noob had qualified, he was, you know, tweeting his congratulations, like, good job, Noob. And the Noob was like, bro, you'll crush the next series. You'll go 2-0-2-0. And he's like, haha, yeah. And then suddenly, it's kind of happening.
It's looking good for them, yeah.
Great. Oh, look at that. Look at the bans from OG. They're respecting that this Viper could be some random Spartan 5. Wish has played a couple Viper games before. So they're still respecting that this isn't simply just the Viper offlane. There's
10 seconds remaining.
There's some layers to it for sure.
5 seconds remaining.
Now for MONASPA. See what they want to take from old G. I mean, is it pretty much guaranteed to not be sniper mid, or you could actually still see them try to put it mid here for Topson, even though they do show it first?
Playstyle wise, I like to see it carry.
Yeah.
Unless no one's able to play a different hero that has more playmaking potential, sacrifices his game. Of course, Slark kind of can do it, but last game, the game had already pressed to MONASPA's
Radiant team back.
phase. Didn't matter what no one was doing, even though it was getting picked off. So I think, yeah, I just want to see the sniper carry. I want to see Topson on the poking
Dire
hero.
team ban.
And like you feel with these bans as well, they're kind of covering for sniper being the carry. A lot of gap closing, be it Lycan on the off lane, taking towers, progressing the map too quick. Sniper and Slarkfair is very get on top of it.
10 seconds remaining.
Absolutely. Well, you know, they witnessed how well Nande
5
sort of played like a pseudo Slark when he was the morph becoming the Slark, so they know how good this man is with his pounces. But they don't want to let him play the real deal.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, no, yeah,
The Topson toss. The
Topson
Topson Tosk.
I literally was about to say the same thing.
Topson Tusk.
Topson Tosk going in there mid lane, yeah. Oh,
Topson Tosk. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm sure we can do a class like that one day. Maybe not today. This is too important, you know.
5 seconds remaining.
Division 2 lives are on the line here. If Topson was, I mean, he wouldn't have won 2 TI or something.
Gee, what do they want to ban here? Another one of Nande's heroes, maybe.
Back them all. The question in mind, it's
I mean,
gap close.
could you see them maybe wanting to take the morph themselves? Well, I guess they wouldn't ban Slark
Radiant
then.
team pick.
Yeah, they do just ban
respect
it. You're bang on. They don't want to let Nande play it again. He did play really well. That game 1.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Don't think you don't think they could just be running like a Clock Darkseer duo?
Dire
They
team
could,
pick.
honestly. So, okay, keeping it kind of open. So
Sure,
This position, when you're your second pick and you have to open the second phase, a lot of teams used to what MONASPA's been doing. Pick a very obvious 4, the 5,
10
and you chose 3
seconds
heroes in
remaining.
their perfect lane. OG's done here. Kept the Phoenix Clock kind of
5
open, where
seconds
MSS
remaining.
or Notel can play either hero, and depending on MONASPA's 2 picks, your suggestion of the dark seer easily could be an option. But we'll basically see. They pick up a Snapfire. Spartan has played this before in the 5 role where he's gone like some 1-1-3 build, going nearly no points in Scatterblast or Cookie, just maxing the little Shredder. I think that's maybe a little bit too into the must counter Phoenix play.
10 seconds
We've seen him play
Yeah.
the sacrificial Snapfire trying to kill off the egg.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, yeah, kind of across the board, kind of give some answers to all 3 of these heroes. Right? Able to cookie people out of the cogs, self out, and when it comes to the sniper, you know, he wants to sort of be standing on the back lines and shooting people. Well, you can stand on the back lines and start throwing your kisses out at him.
It's a lot of non-committal damage from MONASPA. It's like Earthshaker goes in, Viper can throw some poison from the distance, Fire throws some spells in. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it's hard to pick Ursa in this spot just because of OG still having one more pick and you're playing into the kite potential. The first 3 heroes of OG are pretty powerful, so
Radiant team pick.
Zeus.
okay.
Something else
That's a
to
bold Zeus
threaten the
pick.
sniper. Well, what does it sort of say to you? What, because you're showing your mid straight up here, or?
Yeah, normally you don't want to pick Zeus with an open pick left because then they can pick some gap closing mid
10
here. I guess maybe
seconds
Thompson's
remaining.
hero pool doesn't lean into that style. Like he doesn't play the co-op.
5 seconds remaining.
Could just be another Pugna game, to be fair. You throw down the Nether Ward, push the tower out and pressure them, and then off on Seb, then plays the aura buying off lane to give them a bit of tankiness and to rally around. Be an option. It really just depends. Thompson wants to play in this
Dire
position.
team ban.
Looks like he's going to be Thompson sniper then with that pick.
Okay,
So-
I didn't expect this to unfold.
Yeah.
I guess that actually, you know what? This is not a very different game, but it is a different game in nature
10 seconds
because
remaining.
the playstyle of Thompson on the sniper was very jungle heavy, right?
5 seconds
And in the previous
remaining.
game, that was fundamentally one of the undoings of OG lineup because they couldn't defend each other under the aggression, right? But in this game, if you look at MONASPA's heroes, they're not taking your towers, they're not taking your map, they're not invading your jungle, right? So I think this is now a point where it is like my initial concerns of Thompson playing the sniper due to are now completely gone because I look at MONASPA's heroes, it's like, where's the
Dire
punishment?
team ban.
They can win fights, great. They can be annoying, but it doesn't punish the greed of what sniper lifesteal needing to get. I don't mind it this time around. The game 1 just put a little bit of fear in me for sniper mid, but it's been resolved.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Take away what we'd imagine to be Seb's hero.
Radiant team ban.
And they'll go for the DP ban. I mean, is this a game where you don't want to play Magnus if you're Seb? I mean, empowering the lifesteal is going to feel pretty good for no one, but there are other reasons why you don't want to play Mag here.
Just depends on what we pick, right?
10 seconds
Still yet to
remaining.
see that carry. OG does have last pick. Of course, Magnus is available.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
They actually do respect ban out the Ursa, of course, going with the Lifestealer pick. Ursa jumping on top of Lifestealer, being able to rip through him. Final phase ban there. I think Seb, he's going to have like the pick of the litter.
Yeah.
If there's some Terrorblade pick, it probably will be a
10
Darkseer
seconds
OG.
remaining.
If it's maybe a weaker laner, could see the
5
Centaur or something
seconds
pop
remaining.
out, but depending on MONASPA, and we need to see.
Radiant team pick.
Phantom Assassin.
Bad shout here. Great for the gap close on the sniper, of course. Excellent matchup as well against Lifestealer, and also a hero that's a bit tricky to catch in those cogs. So really feels like it fits a lot of spots.
10 seconds remaining.
Nande, as you say, with the way he's been playing, he's just been given a
5
hero that
seconds remaining.
looks to be drafted in a pretty solid draft here.
Choose your hero.
Yeah, I can see the Doom. That's when you say it's a really good game for PA,
Yeah.
now you just need to find him and doom him, right? Simplifies the process.
I suppose so. Yeah, we'll see if Seb's going to be able to do that. Because if he doesn't, Nande gets a good start. I mean, you remember Nande last game, they did manage to set up him a very free lane. He was off to a hot start from the laning stage onwards. See if that's going to be the case here. We'll have decent ways of saving Nande. You know, if any time they try and get in, go for the Doom play, Desire can attempt to block old G off with a Fisher. Spartan can try and break him away with a Cookie.
10 seconds
Potential
remaining.
ways to sort of get Nande out of harm's way if old G do go on him.
5
Discussing
seconds
quite
remaining.
a lot. No-Tail and MSS. They haven't picked. There we go. And now they lock in the Phoenix on 4. No-Tail on 5. I think for OG, at least with their lineup, you see the first 4 heroes. They're very kind of slow, clunky damage heroes. In regards to, like, if you can get on top of them, they have no way of really repelling you. They kind of want somewhat longer fights outside of maybe Shaker's, I think Echo. Even just for that, it's like a fissure, low fight, you know? And then you have this Lifestealer of Rage jumping in, Clock very quick to jump in, Doom with a good lane, Phase Midas into the BKB, easily ripping through the MONASPA at least. It's kind of balancing their draft so that the PA joins early fights, doesn't sacrifice her farm, but as soon as they need to take the fight with the PA the entire time, because I think OG, their scaling in this game will be much stronger because they will always lean on Seb to find that Doom. At 25, he'll be able to apply break on the PA. Before then, it's just remove PA from the fight, remove Zeus from the fight, either one. Take it through them. Both teams rely on basically, I think, one hero to pretty much start a fight, be it the Clock. Shaker, sorry.
Let's see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the game to begin. Game 2 here of OG versus MONASPA. MONASPA up 1 game so far. OG, they've had 3 back-to-back losses today. They cannot afford to have another. Otherwise, that will be the end of their run here. They play for the chance to make it into the upcoming DPC tour.
On spread between both teams.
This can't be good.
Once we get to see a different part from a team. OG growing up a little bit northernly. Very defensive ward coming out from scouting out no. Here on the high ground a bit. Scouts him out. Don't actually see him place the ward. The high ground.
30 seconds to
Potentially pick the inventory. They might assume that.
And we might be happy to take a fight around this point, MONASPA. Moving over in response to OG stepping into the jungle.
Oh, well, she is pinging that they have vision there. Oh, no, it's pinging it for mid.
The battle
I was trying
begins.
to see if they were doing any lane shenanigans. Skylark's already positioning top rune. The warm the bot lane.
Even chase No-Tail out here. Fire Spirits should be enough here. Sure the Nande doesn't feel comfortable chasing any further. Does mean that MSS might be in a bit of trouble. Scatter Blast up again in a second. Put the full damage range out onto him. Still, the right clicks.
Dagger into
The final dagger out. They don't even need it, in fact. Spartan, just the right click in. That'll be first blood for MONASPA.
but top lane in bot decided an incredible job. 2 fissures, body blocked the wave, able to really close, but still quite helpfully to the side of MONASPA. Top lane, this has to be aggression. Can't let Seb just idly farm there. Start with the Blightstone on PA. No region. Gonna be leaning on Spartan to be helping him out there. The early level, before Seb hits like level 3 with 2 points scored there. Like chipping him down, they can just spam so many spells on him.
Jab.
Has a 7 stick though.
Spartan trying his best with the body blocks. The stick charges. getting kind of blocked up by his own creeps, but we'll still be able to live. Very, very close there, though. There, you know, MONASPA doing exactly what they need to. Playing aggressive and bullying Seb as much as they can on the early levels.
Has been killed.
Oh, Spartan's cure actually died to MSS. Don't know how that died exactly, but that had 2 mangoes, salve, had everything on it. Everything Spartan needed to win the lane. Might honestly be the game changer.
Side, no,
died. About to die. Please hold. Oh, he's
should pick up
about
the
to die.
stick charges.
Hold.
Dyer's
Man.
turret has
But
been
Oh! He's gonna be fine. MSS meanwhile got another courier snipe. Was able to find Nande's courier coming in. And in the mid, the defensive TP tops him back to the tower, but has been left rather low. Just out to Verifier now. In terms of CS in the mid, 11 for 1, 8 for 4. So pretty balanced between the two. Zaya is eyeing up the mid lane, but Thompson's playing it safe.
Radiant's courier has been
Salvador ready, he will be fine. See where Spartan's considering to TP out. I imagine it will be straight back top. Now they will need some assistance. The levels now coming in for 7 MSS.
Yeah, he can't play, so very much in. Like the fact No-Tail was mirroring this Earthshaker movement. I don't think Zeus really had to go through it on Sniper, but just even scaring Sniper lane. Good job. Make sure the mid lane is just a one matchup. Because No-Tail's not laning with like Sniper or something, we're going to kill prep. Really do anything to spike them. All the action should just be happening in top lane.
So Seb's got a point to spend, so we'll have dive. Need it here. So not going to be enough to save him, in fact. Nande able to close the gap with the jump. The kill here for MONASPA in this top lane. He can run down Seb. Out of stick charges. We'll dive a little bit under the tower. And with the scatter blast, they've got him. Another kill. I mean, we saw what happened when Nande had a good lane in game 1. This game 2, he's having just as good of a time, T. 1-0-2 already, 3 minutes in.
This is the one hero you don't want to have a good start, right? We've just mentioned how for MONASPA, they want to play as 4 getting kills whilst PAs potentially firing the battlefield getting more. PA is that type of hero that does pretty well in lane. She goes to jungle, gets Battle Fury, or at least goes to lane with half a Battle Fury. And then suddenly just pops out with like Death of BKB and it's just a completely different game. So for OG, it's delaying that timing long enough that they can then successfully always be able to doom her in the fights and set up the fights accordingly. PA can set such a high pace in the game if she gets to those items. Also, I just realized MSS is playing from NA, right?
I'm not too sure. Do you not know? Can you do the ping check thing? Do you know how to do that on the console?
Yeah, I've already done the ping thing. It uses their Steam name, so I'm just let's assume he's playing right from NA. That means at 9 o'clock this morning in Europe time. It's like what 4, 3 in the morning. So he's literally putting an all-nighter right now to try and qualify. It just kind of clicked.
It's been long. Yeah, if he's had to play, he obviously had to play the earlier series, as you say, and now this one. It's been a long day.
Fair play to MSS, burning the midnight fuel, doing an all-nighter to try and pay some dopes, win that.
Start here for Nande's PA. Mid lane CS continues to be a slight edge for Thompson. 20 for 9 against Wishes 25 and 1. Zaya, maybe see if they get another chance to set something up on Thompson. Where Thompson is. Get that angle. He will find it. TPs are coming in. That won't be anything that's going to keep Thompson alive. MONASPA. And another kill. Popping the cogs, making sure Desire's not able to step in. Set up a second kill for his mid laner. But 4-0, MONASPA, hot start.
Top lane Spartan.
At the back of Nande, he jumps in and allows them to kill off MSS. Yeah, Spartan's going to be fine. Seb cannot chase up to the high ground on his own. And if anything, yes, Seb has to TP out. Spartan, Cookie not quite up again. At the same time, over towards the Roshan area, Wish, he's able to pick up a kill on No-Tail. Arcane Rune pumping, heads over, gets the bounty rune, he'll be fueling back up. This lead, it's growing even faster for MONASPA than it did in game 1. This is a fantastic start from them.
Yeah, fantastic start, and they have the heroes that with an early lead, they only buy cheap items that sell themselves into the game. Other than PA, all of them want to be scrapping and skirmishing. Button might finally be going down.
Oh,
It doesn't
no.
even die again.
It's going to be fine. Thundergod's Rest pop. The dive's already been used. Nande hasn't got the mana to jump forward with a dagger and a strike, so MSS will be lucky enough to live. They're just picking up the kills everywhere, MONASPA. 7-0. And OldG, they're struggling to stop them.
How many times has Spartan been on like 10 HP? I mean, he's got a range up, he's got a magic wand. He is ready to make these quick, swift plays of turning it around. But yeah, Nande, he's already got Ring of Health, Orb of Corrosion. He is living the absolute dream for the safe lane. All 3 cores of MONASPA, look at them right now. 3.3k sharing for all of them. On the flip side, it's 2.6 to 2.4
Radiant's
for
bottom
the 3
tower
cores of
is under
OG.
attack.
So this is potentially the best start MONASPA could have ever asked for in this game. And it's only going to get worse when items start coming in line a little bit quicker for MONASPA.
Top lane. Seb, at this stage is the level 4 Doom. He's got to be careful. Says we'll dive in. Take a few tower hits there.
You must be
Incredibly cautious about keeping his distance. I mean, as we've seen, if MONASPA see the chance to jump him, dives on cooldown, Nande and Spartan will immediately be on top of him.
Zeus's back up in 10 seconds. I believe it may have been the lingering Arcane Rune before.
I think it was, yeah.
He's extremely ready to try and set up a fight on either of these side lanes. I mean, and it's so easy for the Zeus, right? You've got Viper chipping away in the side lane, the stamina PA, like you're naturally keeping heroes quite low if they want to exist within the lanes. MONASPA is thoroughly enjoying. Obviously, Wish so aggressive.
He's got
2 TPs.
It's pretty deep here, Wish. I mean, has he got enough damage to kill Thompson? Not quite.
He does.
He's not going to get the kill, and he will lose his life for that one.
Any tips? The game's too serious. OG, they don't want to tip right now. They know how much of a difficult position it is. Might be the 6th man in this
Radiant's
game.
bottom tower.
If Seb can get away from this top, he will have the TP back. There's actually going to be no one moving himself towards the top lane to start the farm up here now.
Radiant's
Will mean Seb
structures
lives.
are fortified.
That
Radiant's
way
bottom
coming into
tower
Nande.
is
He's
under
like,
attack.
so, oh no, we didn't kill Seb, but you've literally got like a kill worth of creeps in front of you.
Zaya.
Earth
Be able to just
bounty.
hop over and grab the bouncer in top
Dire's
lane.
top tower is
OG are
under
starting to
attack.
dive. TP comes in. Excellent cookie there from Spartan out onto the 2 of them. And now with Skylark turning, he's got the level 6. He'll turn towards no one. Being able to retreat for a little bit of time, but the creep will get killed off. Now MONASPA can turn their attention over towards the hero itself.
Dire's top
They can
tower
continue
is
this
under
chase. Any other help for no one coming in? There isn't. No one's going to be taken down. MONASPA pushing OG out of that top lane pretty much as quickly as they turned up to it. As no one had moved himself up to that top half of the map to start to get farm. In response, Skylark's there, and no one does not get away with feeling safe at all in that area of the map.
Nemo on the bot lane. See the double supports, getting a nice little bit of XP. Wants to hit that 6 as soon as possible. He's trying to offset some of this aggression. Once he hits the hook shot, he's going to be able to at least maybe Viper oversteps him up, boom, 3 points in battery assault, find some kills. But they need to shift the play of the map now. Thompson wants Viper being pretty farm intensive, not really helping the side lanes and alleviate his pressure. So it's going to be more of the support's job to step up instead. Kind of wants the AFK bot. Fortunately, out of everyone, it's going to be no one. He's left on a little bit of an island. He awkwardly farming Ancients and a Life Stealer. Already got a perfect. Oh, an Echo Slam.
Ooh, with the Thunder Gods, he's got it. Oh, well, there we have it. I mean, they did the maths. They knew with the Echo Slam and the follow-up Zeus Soul, that would be a kill. And indeed it was. Smart call there from MONASPA to quickly just knock Seb out of that bottom lane.
That was close. That was close. I do look forward to when Tumblr's Toy gets removed from Dirt, by the way.
Radiant's middle
It's
tower is under attack.
actually one of the best tier 1 items. I think most heroes enjoy having this. I'm sure some core players are going to get angry, like, oh, you didn't mention how good this is and all that. No, I think Tumblr's toy is just universally just very good. Having anything movement-based in the game, especially for free. Not League, guys.
See a smoke up now from OG. Desperate to just try and find some action, try and find a kill. No Tails hit the 6, so they'll have the hook shot lead in. MSS also with the 6, so they have the hook shot on the supernova.
Are scanning.
Nanda just showed himself, daggered the small camp, so that creep giving indirect vision.
Radiant's middle
400 gold away from his battle. Okay, okay.
All right. It'll tell you that was reactions. And now, with the kisses out, No-Tail might be in trouble. One more kiss hits and he's... Okay, no one's able to save him with the infest. They're still left very, very low. MSS having to dive down to the low ground.
Is under attack.
There you go, Nande. Sometimes the time to farm is the perfect time. That jump to the creep, keeping him alive.
This will come in
He
handy.
can continue towards what's going to be a very good timing on the Battle Fury this game.
That's the poetic nature of casting, right? You can either sell it as an accident or an a purposeful play. In this scenario, it's I leaned more for he dodged it. You're leaning for he was farming, you know. Pretty funny, actually. That'd be like if we had interviews in this. It'd be like, no, Nate, remember at 12 minutes into the game when you dodged the hook shot? Was that on purpose? And him just saying yes or no, that would be. We'll try and get a post-game interview. Don't worry, just for that one question. Then we'll let.
Oh. Okay, it's a decent comp here to split MONASPA apart. But oh, hang on, MSS. Looks going to dive forward. Does still have supernova, and might be forced to use it. Scarlet wants to chase up to the high ground. Now Scarlet will hold himself back. Going to end up, dead. No-Tail. This time he hits the hook shot, but doesn't change the outcome.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
MONASPA with the 3 of them, they can certainly look to get into this jungle. Not to shut down the areas of the map that old G feels safe farming in. Becoming more and more limited. How are we doing on that battlefield? Is that complete for Nande? What's he missing?
He's just missing the
Final sword. Couple 100 gold. I'll be there. 3-minute battle fury on top of the orb, so PA is going to be a problem. Already, it feels like a pretty good PA game. Sure, maybe Seb, if he gets on top of the Doom, is going to limit the ability to jump around the fight as freely as Nande will need to. It's definitely quite the difference in starts here.
Saving grace for old G at least. Got this mind from Doom. He is already into an ogre axe. Like that BKB, we mentioned it during the draft. BKBs will be the undoing of MONASPA's aggression unless the PA already has Battle Fury plus, let's say, Deso. She's got Manta and a Quickfire right now, but actually Manta's a pretty cool idea because against Doom, when he jumps into Doom, you Manta, you disjoint the cast, so then he recast it, and if he doesn't know which ones exactly is PA, maybe even survive blink back away. So it's really cool to see him go for that Manta, not Detonator actually. God, that kid's gonna go down mid lane. Yeah, I like the idea of Nande. Again, he's playing this series with a lot of confidence. Playing the Manta, like, giving themselves more avenues to play their games rather than the more cryptid must buy. But he is farming up quite a healthy stack now. I think this is a triple.
Do see the approach from no one. Going straight for that MKB rush after the armlet. So they do have a way of punching into the PA.
Oh, yeah, you don't see that often actually. The high risk, high reward type of item build. He needs to. The issue is he doesn't really have lockdown. So I think the players, he buys MKB, jumps into No-Tail. No-Tail hits the hook shot. They get the kill in the moment to open up the rest of the fight, but have the blink yet, so I won't be able to dodge this one.
Oh, Zaya, it's a solid Fisher here to make things a bit more awkward for OG. We'll see No-Tail continue to try and move in on Desire. Will have Seth by his side, but Desire will pop the Echo Slam. He's only just pretty much onto the one of them, so won't be enough to set up a kill in return. So it does just end up being Desire going down. OG get the kill. They won't lose anyone this time.
game's getting kind of interesting right now in regards to just the net worth distribution. Viper falling off a little bit, went for the 4-star, and then I think even a blink dagger in the quick buy. So if this is kind of the state of the game, MONASPA really are just going to be saying Zeus PA, you 2 physical magic damage, you do everything. And right, if you look at the 3 cores on old G, they're scaling evenly. The reason why they have nearly no kills is because they're just farming, catching back up into the game. Potentially, MONASPA will have some difficulties in regards to core later on. Again, Doom hitting PA is the name of the game.
Oh, nice control there for Desire. So that Fisher does make sure they have got enough damage to take MSS down and ensure that he can't get the Supernova off to keep himself alive. Now heading back into the jungle. Thompson and Notel are able to force back MONASPA. Notel's going to try and start the fight, but they've got the back of Ananda. Thompson will get the kill on Skylark. So with no one turning up, Spartan will fall, so Thompson gets the double. MONASPA will have to back out of the jungle for now.
And that's 2 wars to 3 for Thompson. There we go. Well, actually, Notel gets the goal, of course. That's kind of not the fight MONASPA wants, right? They don't want to walk up randomly for no reason. They need objective and purpose in their game, and I think they're just forcing it a little bit too much. Of course, Desire, he was 300 gold away from the blink. As he was dying, he bought the shard, so now in that fight, he had the shard. Now, recouping to try and get another bit of economy to get the blink dagger his way.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, Battle Fury, Asher, still not really fight ready. So as time grows, of course, OG are going to scale back into this game. They are... BKB's flying out now for the Doom. After such an incredibly rough start, they've just farmed. They've not panicked. Name of the game, and they found the PA in the bot lane. Dude,
Fisher,
no
it's holding the back. Yeah, Nande's just going to be able to walk this one off.
Can you high five while you do?
We'll try in the mid. Skylark been found here again. We'll be able to force to the side. He's got the pig pole as well on the retreat. But OG, they'll definitely give it a bit of a chance on chasing this. Supernova does have to be used though. Skylark will die, and indeed meanwhile Thompson, what happened bottom T?
So he was running away and just got hit by a lightning bolt and a fissure, and yep, that's it. End of Thompson's life.
Do it with flair.
Barton and Wish can get the catch on us. MSS. Fine, how's the MKB progress looking on no one? Very close, just the Javelin away. Have that done.
Bounty.
How no one utilizes this KB. Will he be jumping in the Doom and just trying to jump someone, quick Doom double kill? Will he be using Notel as his kind of mechanism to get into the fight? Will he opt for no, entry to the fight and just play for a defensive infest? It's many options. I think he needs to be investing aggressively in this game, especially with this itemization in the upcoming minutes. And after what was an incredibly rough start for Seb, he is playing Doom with -4 points Devour, about to overtake the Zeus and yeah, his game has very much recovered.
Just those early deaths, but yeah, say really been able to slow down the feeding.
Yeah,
Turn it into a lot of money. And it's important, Seb was the final pick here on the Doom. He's got to have impact, and he's certainly getting the farm to be on track to be that sort of presence in the fights and sort of that annoyance for a hero like Nande's PA that wants to be able to jump from target to target.
Yeah, Seb keeps the pack in his aura as well. He's going to be giving 30% bonus damage with a crit chance to both the Lifestealer and the Sniper. Very physical damage hungry cause. Opting to not go for the stun again. He might be changing it soon. Just there's this window. Lifestealer with MKB plus the pack leader's aura plus a Doom. His PA is going to melt. It just depends on Seb get picked off here. MONASPA is posturing a little bit with 3 heroes, but BKB too much of a deterrent. Big item timings now coming out from both sides. You've got Blink now on the Earthshaker. You've got the MKB on the Lifestealer. Blink on Seb. Both teams hungry for an engagement. Who's going to smoke first? Who's going to find that entry? PA has the Manta. Okay, watch out. If Seb jumps, and she's able to Manta and kind of just dislodge the Doom, then that alone can be something. But they already see Desire.
I'll take a quick
Absolute
pick.
freebie.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
That's for
fortified.
smoking up. Even without the shake, dead for 40, no buyback.
They can pick off one of the back lines. There's someone through the stun of the Fisher. Start with the kisses. Zeus out to scout things out. No-Tail will be able to head over. Drops the cogs. Trying to split the fight up. Over to the side. Skylark and Wish, they find themselves on top of Thompson. Take him down. Supernova's pop. Skylark on the run, but 7 will be able to chase him. Little Shredder from Spartan makes short work of the Supernova. Back in the mid. Nande finds the crit. Take down No-Tail.
Really?
Spartan played that fight beautifully with the Monolith kisses. He didn't just focus on one hero, he threw them around the entire engagement.
Nande walked into. He's actually able to get the crits as well. He pops the match and he gets the crits off. Now even turning towards no one, he's going to be able to take both of them. It's a triple kill for Nande. And yeah, well, he didn't even get the chance to sort of drop the doom, as you say, popping the Manta. And then Nande with the crit comes in. He kills him off mid-animation.
Under attack.
Absolutely beautifully from Nande. Walks up. Again, it was more OG posturing ready to kill him there, but the fact that he was able to get that Manta off said
Radiant's
even
middle
like
tower
half a
is under
second, a
attack.
second of thinking which one it is. That's where you get the RNG from Nande. That's where you get the
Radiant's
crits
top
and
tower has
complete
fallen.
turn it around. He's about to complete his Desolator now. The game's only going to get harder. I love this man to pick up. As soon as someone is quick fire, like, this is just cool. This is just really nice stuff. And I'm so happy we got to see the perfect example of why he went for this item. And this is going to be throughout the entire game now. This dude will always be second guessing. When he jumps that PA, there's not a clean stun to set him up. It might just get a little bit more awkward.
To the dire.
Aegis now onto the PA. They don't want to try and fight this now. MONASPA. Again, going back to the previous point, Spartan just beautifully, he unlocked that fight for his team. With the Mortimer's kisses, he cancelled Seb's blink, so Seb couldn't quickly doom the PA. He gave vision for everything, and that's where they just kind of slowly walked through. And OG wasn't able to position accordingly. But yeah, Spartan doing a lot of work. Nande just styling 604, 233 CS. Desolator, Battle Fury, Manta complete at 23 minutes 40.
They head next. And he has to be dealt with. They don't get the catch on him. So he will destroy them. Really well. Had a fantastic day today, Nande. All 4 games that we've seen from him.
Bounty.
Boy, Haley. If you're OG, what are you doing during this moments when there is the Aegis on PA? Do you try and find a pick off elsewhere, or do you just have to play super safe and try and avoid any confrontation at all?
Radiant's top tower
If opportunities
is under
arise,
attack.
OG will take them. Seb, he's the one actually getting jumped in bot lane. And the BKB. Oh, No-Tail not really hitting the hook shot.
Now let's look at the doom down on Wish. So should be a dead Zeus. I mean, he seems to die. He's trying to get the deny, and he's actually going to be able to do it. We can't slow him down. He's able to slam down his own teammate, take the shit out of the game.
Walking with the Fisher.
And he's doing his best to dodge a bit of the Sunray, but Seb will be able to jump back in and find him. So the 2 of them dead, but at the least MONASPA able to cut their losses there by getting the successful denial.
Wait,
We'll lose
what
the
are they
bonus
doing?
roll, perhaps. The Spartan and Skylark did turn up to the fight, but they'll probably regret that. Assassinate coming in hot. Takes down Spartan. Nande still wants to fight. He's lost his 3 teammates, but Nande's turned up. Will managed to find a creep wave to jump over to safely get away from the Supernova. And he's actually running back at them. I mean, he has got the
he wants
Aegis.
it.
He feels strong. I mean, Skylark is able to get in on top of Thompson. That's Thompson gone.
They're looking for
MONASPA,
more.
they know how solid they are here with this lead and this farm that they have on the PA. They just run back at OG. The rest of OG will be able to back off. Nande swings back in, gets another kill. Level 19 and on the way to the Satanic and the Shard next.
Like Skylark, no matter what hero he's playing, he's always just gonna buy blink and force stuff. Like, he just sees hero, he goes in, helps the team out, gets them away with the 4 stuff. Either just the Skylark itemization very funky on the
Radiant's
Viper,
bottom
but
tower has
it's allowing
fallen.
him to play in strength with the PA. Nande, okay, I was trying to work out what I was doing there. He was sending an illusion through the jungle and just leaving himself just kind of AFK in the lane, but I was a little bit worried for a second.
Desire. That caught no tail. They'll drop the kisses to make sure he can't fly away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now Skylark. Skylark's coming in from the side, but will get found. Thompson plays into him with the silver edge hit. Skylark will get punished for his attempt to try and swing by and initiate, and then the side of old.g. old.g get a kill in return. Thompson about a recipe away from the BKB to gold.
old.g though, I think they're actually pretty happy with the events unfolding. Sure, they didn't kill off the Zeus with the Doom, but they took the fight so far down in the bottom lane, they didn't really allow MONASPA to progress the map. And then you think about the next kill, like they get a Viper kill. PA's Aegis is a minute away from expiring. And that's when old.g, you're probably, in the next 30 seconds or so, they'll probably smoke up, look to themselves into an aggressive position, and then try and punish this PA as soon as that Aegis expires.
Oh, Nande! He's actually able to jump in and burst through MSS before MSS can get the supernova off. That's how much damage Nande's doing right now. Already starting to get those Zesto stacks built up over to the side. Desire with the setup. Nande will be able to come in for the finish. Double kill. Godlike Nande, 905.
Dire are
I'm
scared.
getting a bit bored of saying Nande. He's just doing too much in the game.
He is just cleaning up
Is under attack.
time and time again. Far ahead of the farm of anybody else in this game. No one.
Dire structures
Bitten on the safe side of the tree line there, but only just.
Radiant's top tower is under
Maybe
attack.
we're heading back from this one. There's no chance of holding onto this tier 2. MONASPA. The damage of Nande able to push it down.
Radiant's
Tower
top
taken.
tower is
Keeping hold of that lead. The Aegis gone though. So if old.g were going to have an opening, it may just be now. No Aegis on the side of MONASPA. Closing on the BKB for Thompson. So with the MKB and the Basher, no one should be fit to fight, especially if you can rely on No Tail to get him straight on top of some of these core heroes, whether it be the Zeus or PA. Just being able to have the chance of eliminating them at the start of the fight may just be what old.g need to give them a chance in these team fights.
Just need to have to dictate the start of the fight, right? MONASPA, they're the kings of the messy fight. Because vision from Zeus, you got the aggression of the PA, the Earthshaker, and old.g. They have so many ways to kill PA, be it the Doom, be it the Silver Edge Sniper, like you've mentioned, the Lifesteal MKB. They just need to isolate a fight in their own vision that allows them to get this kill. Nande, he's playing beautifully on his blur, playing on the fringe of the fight, baiting with his Manta, holding his Manta for the key moments too. Like,
Yeah.
it's so difficult to, as a team, be like, guys, let's smoke to this area. Against MONASPA, the way that they're playing, you're expecting to run into 5, you're expecting PA not even to be in a vulnerable position. That's why you see them not even crossing the river. They're just kind of farming up, keep waiting. Maybe, yeah, now with the sniper BKB, that could change things. I think for old.g, one of the options that they have is don't even look for a fight. Wait to take the decisive fight when Roshan's respawning, so then you kind of get a double whammy. That's how you start presenting yourself with a comeback. You win a key comeback fight, then Roshan's already respawning because you timed it accordingly. So you get kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. Roshan could be respawning in like a minute 20.
Incoming!
Can get him.
Radiant's
And
top
Lincoln's
tower is
finished.
under attack.
Go for the Satanic and the Shard next. Roche, they might not even need to do that. There's the smoke from old.g. No doubt. Got to find the opening. See who he can find. He's going to find Desire in the pit. Jump straight away, but at the same time, Nande gets in onto MSS, is able to clean him up. Jump forward from Seb. He's in on top. The disarm's there. The Lincolns. He's going to keep it fine. Seb, he's out of mana to follow up with the Doom straight away. So Nande's going to be able to jump back to safety. The kisses are coming out. Thompson trying his best to dodge, but Wish will find him. As Thompson goes down, didn't get the chance to pop his BKB in that fight to save himself. 3 dead on old.g. And I think, yeah, just they were able to pop the Lincolns, but yeah, Seb didn't have enough mana for the Doom follow-up to keep control of Nande.
Yeah, the small patches, right? The fact that Doom, of course, BKB costs 50 mana. He had 180 mana. Literally, the fact that BKB's costing that much, that's what's holding him back from getting off that Doom. And on top of that, the Mind Breaker on the PA, the instant silence, that's what's stopping the Phoenix from maybe getting off an egg and changing around the fight. Wasn't able to get Ghost up to a quick crit. Even when the PA's been caught, so hard to get through all the layers of protection that he has. Walking up to the high ground, 31 minutes in, 10k lead.
Diving the tier 3s. We've seen this before here from MONASPA. They're going in. And is getting pretty low. will have to jump out to the side. He's not going to be able to walk away. They're going to kill him off with the rocket. So if they can get more, Skylight's attempting to kill the egg, but he cannot do so. MONASPA, they've lost 2. Looks like they may lose a 3rd here. Spartan also going down. No tail able to walk off the burn from the kisses of the cookie. Desire will kill him though still with the Fisher. If he's got any way out of this, assassinate. That's enough. OG will hold, and MONASPA, for sort of as fluid and cleaner that they've been playing the game so far today, that was a little bit of an overextension. The dive to the tier 4 costing them very heavily, giving OG a chance to swing back.
Massive overextension. Roshan's up. They've not scouted it out yet. Side of OG, they're currently pushing out lanes, but if they knew Roshan was up, they'd be there. They'd be claiming that Aegis, getting that free shard. What an opportunity OG just got presented. Nande, he's been so confident in this series. He's not been punished nearly at all. The one time he does is next to the tier 4s with plenty of heroes alive.
How much money did they get for the Nande kill?
About 1,200, mate. That's a lot.
There we go. Yeah, 1187 plus 656 there. What's he treating himself to with all this money?
He bought a glimmer. You know, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Could have been like a point
smart.
booster. Yeah, exactly. He's playing for the team. Surprised that they didn't look towards like Roshan. I guess securing the lanes and making sure that they had a good lane equilibrium set. Again, they have Doom available. They know they can take the 5-on-5 if they just execute. Issue is they've just been unable to cleanly connect on their spells. Things will get easier over time as items start flowing in for OG. Nullifier soon complete on the Lifestealer as well. That'll help with the E-Blade of the Zeus, the 4 staffs.
Got the full sort of
Roshan.
killer build here, no one.
Oh, it's a big killer build. I mean, Dota is the vessel which gets into the fight.
Yep.
He's giving away Roshan for free. He's not even tried checking it at all. I just don't think they've timed it, unfortunately.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures.
Now they'll settle for the push down bottom. Take a tier 1. Nande will be happy with this. 3 Aegis. Didn't need the shard. Did already pick that up for himself, so he'll be able to let someone else enjoy that. Probably just going to go the way of Viper, in fact. Anyone that hasn't quite got one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep. Guarded up now. Nande in. Hybrid Sun. The Ghost Scepter will keep MSS safe. Same time in the river, no one's going to find his way on top of the Zeus. Turn down towards Nande. There's a slam. He's trying to hold the ground here for Nande to fight, but it's not enough to protect Nande. Nande goes down the once. That's coming out here from both the Zeus and the Clockwork. They'll look to try and take Nande down a second time. Quick jump to the side. Winkins protects him from the Nullifiers, able to blink away, keep his distance from no one. Thompson puts the BKB, beats into the Snapfire. Cookie to the side. No tail. In on top of him with the battery assault. Where's the detection? Where's the detection? They did. They'll kill him anyway. Tons is not needed. Builds himself. He will die. Oh, gee, still keeping this fight going, but Desire's in. Charm Totem slams down Thompson. That is Thompson and no one out without buyback. Desire does get cleaned up by the supports of OG. Nande could be the problem. If OG to still deal with.
I've cut deeper.
MSS versus Nande.
I'm going to have my money on. Oh, maybe with the Ghost.
I'm going MSS.
I'll go with MSS. No, he's got Manta. He's got Manta. He's on Nande. Nande all the way. He had the Manta back up. Was able to remove the Fire Spirits, jump back in. It's a triple kill for Nande. He's level 26 after that fight. A lot was invested in that. I mean, if we look exactly at how many buybacks from both sides, what do we get? Let's have a look. We had the one buyback from OG. Just one from each side. Fine back in that one. But Nande prevails. He survives throughout it all. Everybody else pretty much dies. And obviously, if you're MONASPA, you're going to be more than happy with that one. Everything being funneled into the PA is making Nande even stronger. He's going to get that Satanic shipped out to him very soon. Straight down the mid. Cleans up one set of racks. There's still 20 seconds where OG's all dead. Yeah, they'll keep the push going.
Yeah, they can just get whatever they want. I don't know how quickly they can get to bottom. They might respect the fact that Lights and a Sniper are alive. What an insane fight from both teams. Really just playing on the edge there. And unfortunately, again, for OG, they weren't really able to... get onto that PA. And at the start of the fight, you were mentioning the detection on the Snapfire. OG had kind of split themselves in two, half on the high ground, half on the low ground. No one, he kind of run in 1v2'd the PA plus the Earthshaker, wasn't able to get through it. And in doing so, that little bit of disjoint between OG allowed MONASPA to keep kiting out the fight, delaying it long enough that Nande was able just to clean up. And it would have been really cool to see the one-on-one duel between Phoenix and PA, but Nande cheated because he had the man trap. But no, in fairness, Nande, other than that mid-aggression behind the tier 3, incredible gameplay. 13, 1 and 10. He is farmed to the max now. Panic as well. OG at this point in the game, they're going for that Hail Mary smoke. They're trying to disrupt the state of the game. Don't allow MONASPA to have the lanes in their favor, to have everything. Very much away. Dire already retreating.
I won't be able to find that catch that they hope for with the smoke as it comes to an end. Very, very juicy creep wave coming in down here. Someone's going to want to clean that up. No one. Again, continuing to just amp up the damage. Daedalus next on the menu for no one. Just to make sure that, you know, this
damage, it's the lockdown though. It's like the PA running around the map.
Sure. So you would kind of prefer to see him maybe finish the Abyssal so he has a way to pop the Lincolns and lock down the PA?
Yeah, I think right now you've already got a lot of Lincoln's poppers on the team with Seb going for the Halberd. Maybe Notel could pick up like a stuff or something as well, so you can hook shot in, quickly cancel it with cheap. But I guess for no one, he is going for Daedalus. He doesn't want to rely on Lincoln's pops and stuff for his Abyssals. He wants to be an independent damage dealer. I guess he can 100 to 0 Zeus very quickly with Nullifier. Part of me just thinks that extra little bit of CC, even if you don't get the Doom off, it'll help you kill him.
The high ground here. Quickly dispatch Spartan, and now Notel looking to block off the rest of them. MONASPA turn for the fan of knives. Notel will die. Zeb charging him with the BKB, attempting to chase down Witch. Nande's going to commit on the backlines. Jumps in on towards Thompson. They've got the Supernova, but quickly here with the little trail of Spartan. He's able to shut it down. The Supernova comes to an end. Zeb gets in. This time he's able to land down the Doom on Nande. Nande tries to turn hit back, but the Halberds drop down onto him. He gets disarmed. He cannot fight this. Zeb still dies though. There's the slap. Moving in for more, but it's not enough to kill no one. Maybe with the kisses. Yes, they've found him. As OG, they've had to commit 3 buybacks for this. They need to be able to hold back MONASPA. Skylark looking down low. Glimmer will keep him safe. He's running low on the mana. Back to the fight. Nande's the problem. They've got to try and find him. Jump over towards the Doom. Bishop from Desire keeping OG controlled. Nande looking for his target to jump back in. Cooking forward. He's in on a set. No one's trying to step out. Gets caught by the stun of the Earthshaker. He's now been broken as well, but the bashes are there. Nande jumps the high. Ticks out. He's out. He's out for 2 minutes. No buyback on him. No one in MSS. They want to continue the cleanup. Desire and Spartan desperately scarpering away to the side of the fight. They may have lost Thompson and Seb for a very long time, but that is indeed Nande gone for 2 minutes. Maybe a bit of a chance for OG to get something done.
No one in the game has buyback. Absolutely no one. Everything's on cooldown. Of course, you know, creep advantage is heavily on the side of MONASPA. They're probably not going to be able to do anything. Tier 2s are up everywhere. But this is the point where OG utilizes Clockwork. If you can somehow get another kill and start chaining something together, but it's still numbers advantage for MONASPA. They have 4 to the 3 of OG. It's so difficult for them to make the play, but they're going to go for it.
They're going to try. They've got to take these risks. As you say, whoever dies now is dead for good.
Oh, he missed it.
He's going to miss. They'll still be able to get on top of Spartan. Try and kisses himself away with the cookie. Now maybe a bit of turnaround. No one's got to be very careful. There's no tail. Looks like he may be the first to fall here in this moment where nobody has buyback available. He's gone for 70.
Full plays there. Like, you hit the hook shot, you'll get the kill. Miss the hook shot, and absolute despair.
No one. Rage at the ready. He's not going to get any risk here. Immediately TP's back to the fountain.
This game is honestly, it's such a crazy state. There's going to be another team fight, another 5-on-5, and the fact that no one has buyback, Notel will have it in a minute 20. That's going to be the quickest. Zeus again in a minute 10 as well. So potentially, Mainz are in an okay spot. OG will be able to make one of their smokes where they just run across the entire map. And we said it this entire game. If PA gets doomed, if she gets locked down, and that Lincoln's gets popped, she can die. It's just Nande's been playing so well around it. Roshan hasn't respawned yet. Up in another 25 seconds potentially. MONASPA, they've been in the driving seat this entire game. They still are. You know, win probability, what are we saying? 97% to MONASPA. Honestly, it feels like it's like an 85%, you know?
I'd say, yeah, I feel that they're starting to back off on that, but it's gone down to 96, but indeed.
There we go, yeah.
Whilst it's very much MONASPA with the lead, and you know, when a game is in this state, when nobody has buyback,
it's anyone's game.
It really does feel like it can be. You know, if Nande dies again, and old.g is somehow able to make it out of the team fight with the majority alive, then damage is going to get done to MONASPA's half of the map. So it really does rest on what happens in these next 4 minutes or so, where the majority of players do not have the buybacks.
And old.g, they've done it before. They've come back from 20k behind against teams.
They have, yeah.
So you can't count them out, but again, MONASPA playing calm and playing collected. No more aggression now. Wait for that Roshan. Hotel scouting out the pit with the rocket flare on repeat. The creep waves are coming in to the high ground of old.g, so MONASPA should be aware that this smoke is occurring.
And they know they're coming for them now.
Players here.
Oh, the tail's just in.
He's going to end up going a little deeper than he expected there. Tried for Spartan, ends up catching on to Nande in the back. That's going to be No Tail dead. No one immediate with the TP out. Will manage to get away from them.
No Tail went fishing and got a bigger fish than he wanted.
He did. And he will buy back.
Though.
They don't want to let this Roshan go into the hands of MONASPA. Want to try and contest this.
Again, look at the top left of the screen, guys. No one has buyback. Whoever wins this fight potentially could just walk it down a lane. I have the smoke advantage. Don't have any observers available, so I have to lean on the Zeus ultimate for the vision on this fight.
Smoking up. They scout it out. Desire watching from the side. He's able to land the two-man Fisher. He's locked the two of them down. Seth will be able to get the BKB off before the Echo Slam follow-ups there. No Tail does get caught, however.
An engineer you may be.
Dead without buyback.
90-second window now. Clockwork, one of the best contestants for Roshan. An insanely good pickup. old.g, they're probably deciding, guys, to still try and go for this fight. No BKB on Doom. They don't really have the resources to try and commit. You know, hope for the high ground or the base defense. They have fortification. They have one tier 4 alive.
Of course, the Aegis into the hands of Nande, and also that Aghanim's pickup from Roshan. That's going to feel excellent from here.
Get a kill, reset, get a kill, reset. 4 versus 5. Almost feels like 4 versus 6 if you think about the Aegis.
50 seconds here. Well, old.g's got to try and survive. Yeah, versus 5. Daedalus is done from no one. One of the benefits of not having buyback means you can go all in. Nande's going to step up. Fisher onto Seb. Seb getting pretty low, down to half HP. Nande hesitant with how he jumps in. He's looking towards Seb, and he'll go for him now. Catches Seb outside of the base. Supernova here from the high ground. Fishes are there. Nande is not going to be able to put a stop to the Supernova. It successfully goes off from MSS, but now Skylark breaks in onto Thompson. Thompson's gone. No one as well. Out of the game. Triple kill for Nande. MSS out. GG is called. MONASPA will be moving forward to the Division 2 of the upcoming DPC tour. And old.g, this will be the end of the road for them for now, T.
I don't think, again, I said this at the start of the series, after game 1 as well, not many people expected old.g to lose 1 series, let alone 2. Mad respect to Uridu this morning, and then MONASPA to both beat old.g 2-0. MONASPA, Nande, he has kind of made a name for himself, at least in this series. Dominant performance on the Morphling, dominant performance on the PA, backed up by the aggression of his team, securing his ability to farm and fight.